welcome to the Fabel Knitwear podcast. My name is Helena and I'm the creator behind Fabel Knitwear. I have been on holiday. It's the first podcast of 2020. I hope everyone had a really nice Christmas celebration if you celebrate Christmas, and also New Year's Eve, whether you went out, whether you just stayed in, didn't make a thing of it. I had a really nice time. We usually go to a friend's place who lives down by the harbour, and they have an apartment with a beautiful view of the fireworks. So we did that, as we've done for the past couple of years. So that was really nice. So welcome back to the new year. I wanted to try our new living room today, podcasting there. I'm not going to go into detail about this. We put up a new wall, we've split the living room in half, and then the past couple of episodes I've been in there, which is my office, guest room kind of thing. But the walls are so empty, so I wanted to come in here. And the only thing we're missing is a chair. We've ordered it. We've sold our previous ones and we've ordered one new chair. And it'll take a couple of weeks and then it'll be here. And then we have a sofa, we have a new carpet, we have everything we need. So that's really exciting. So I figured I would do this in here. I've also changed up my hair. I have a fringe. Look at this. I did it today. Don't really know how to style it yet. I'm doing the French girl fringe at the minute. Curtain fringe thingy. So that's fun. I really like it. I did it today. I went to pick up some yarn from Pickles for my new collection, and I dropped by hairdressers. So before the holidays, I talked to you about the trip we're going on and how much yarn I should bring. And I brought enough. I didn't bring any more than I was speculating. I brought this to finish, and then I brought yarn for the Minerva cardigan, and that was it. And that was good because I got like a sleeve and a half done of the Minerva cardigan. So bringing more would have been just a waste in regards to weight and carrying it around. I'm going to talk about the trip at the very end. And if you've seen Vlogmas, I put up a very short episode of snippets of where we went. But yeah, we went to California. But I did finish my forest spray jacket. This is knit in Usk, which is one of the bases I carry. It's my hand-dyed yarn in the colourway Faye, which is like a fields of gold, hay sort of colourway. I'm not going to stand up because I'm in the sofa, but I'm going to do this. I am very happy with it. Although I didn't watch my gauge, which I should always do. I highly encourage everyone to check their gauge. Do as I say and not as I do, as I've said before. I'm really bad at doing that, but this is what happens. This is too big for me. I have to wear it tucked in or it looks really big on me. I didn't check my gauge at all. I should have gone down a needle size. I knit the size small, and this is like a large, maybe verging on, a medium verging on a large, maybe. So now I know, and I should have checked my gauge. So always check your gauge. But like, to be fair, I'm lucky in the sense that I'm a shape and size that if it's a bit too big or too small, it'll usually work somehow. And this works by just tucking it in. I'm really happy with it. I love the way Usk, which is a Norwegian, a Norwegian wool. It's a hand-spun wool from Norway. It's spun at Hillesvåg, which is a well-known, very old traditional spinnery in Norway. And I am one of the people who carry it and hand dye my own yarn on that base. It's a heavy fingering, light sport weight. It's definitely more than fingering, so definitely heavy and more towards the sport. It's really nice and woolly. I'm wearing this straight on my skin, which not everyone could do, I guess, but I don't. It's not scratchy, but it's definitely not a merino, but that means it holds the berry textures so well. And the shoulders the puff shoulders show up beautifully because of the structure of the wool. So I would definitely recommend a more to the woolly wool when working with structures that need to hold their own shape without being bulky. So Usk is perfect for it. I'm so happy I chose this base. And I really like the colour. I could wear this all year round. It's great for summer, it's great for winter, it just depends how you style it. It's one of those great all year round neutral colourways. I think I have some of this in the shop at the minute, maybe 2 or... yeah, I have a few skeins. Definitely 2, maybe more, can't remember. But yeah, this is my newest knit. This is the Forestberry jacket in Fabel Knitwear, Usk in the colourway Faye. I also have my buttons on here, the Nymphaea buttons. There you go. In cream and gold. I am running out of this. I've already restocked it once. It's my own design. I have a few button designs and this was the first one, and because I was running low I didn't want to take out more than I had to for myself until I can restock again, so I only used 7, so they're a bit gaping. I would have preferred to have 9, but needs must. Just depends. Some people really like close buttons, some don't. Very easy to adjust to that. Yeah, I love it. It's really, really nice. What have I done tonight? I've got chocolate on my dresses. Clearly I'm an adult. But yes, I'm so happy with it. I finished it on the trip. I hardly knit anything on the plane. I'm reading, rereading I should say, The Wheel of Time, a fantasy book series by Robert Jordan. I read them when I was a teenager and rereading them now. And I love them. It's such fun. I'm obsessed to the point of I can't read before I go to sleep now because I can't sleep because my brain is just doing cartwheels thinking about the series. So if I'm reading in the evenings, I have to read quite early and then I have to do something else before going to bed. Oh, no wonder I couldn't sleep when I was a teenager. I had real trouble sleeping when I was younger. And then I learnt breathing techniques to shut my brain off, and with Wheel of Time, it's all out the door. Nothing works, so I can't eat in the evening before going to bed. But I love it so much. So I spent pretty much all the flight. We flew to Amsterdam and then flew from Amsterdam to LAX and then same on the way back, and I just knit. I just read. That's all I did. Got an hour's sleep and then I knit very little, maybe an hour in total each trip. So not really loads of knitting time. And then when I finished this, as I said, I brought yarn for the Minerva cardigan. And I've been knitting a lot on that since I got back. As I said, I got like a sleeve and a bit done on the trip. And we have it. I've gotten to the puff sleeve increases, so I'm about here, no, there. I'm very close. This, it's difficult to show because I have them on 60 centimeter needles. I don't really like working with 80, so it's all a bit mushed on. It's knit back and forth. It's one of my patterns from the Hallows collection, which was 2018, the Autumn collection. And I'm knitting it in Usk, which is the same base as my Forestberry jacket, but in the colourway Wizard's Robes. And it's this gorgeous, deep wine red. I'm obsessed with this colour. And I wanted a Minerva cardigan in red ever since I knit my green one. So this is wonderful. So yeah, my hand-dyed yarn, colourway Wizard's Robes. I also have this in the shop, I know I do. And because my gauge was so off with this, I went down to 3mm needles on this. The pattern calls for 4mm, which is US size 6. But on 3mm I'm meeting gauge, so I should have just done that with this. If I'd only thought to check my gauge, which of course you should do. Oh, anyway, I'm on my, where is it? I'm on my second skein of Ask, and I'm so close to finishing. This is how much I have left. So there might be a slight gain of yarn chicken. We'll see. Maybe it might be enough, but I have set aside another one in case I'm not caked it up. This might be enough, but then I also need the button band, so probably not. I'm going to use my Fabel rose buttons for this, which is another of my button designs. I don't have any of them here, but you'll see. I've showed them off before. So this is what I'm currently working on. This is my Minerva cardigan, my second Minerva cardigan in Fabel Knitwear Ask Wizard's Robes. Today I went to Pickles to pick up some yarn for my next collection, which is a collection in collaboration with Pickles called Pickles Window Session. The collection is not going to be called that. It's a project with Pickles where they invite designers to design something or knit something or anything really, free range, and have it displayed in their shop front in Grünerløkka, Oslo. And I think they've done 2 of them before, and they were really fun. I went to check out both of them, and I'm doing one this year. Today I went to pick up the yarn for it. I'm just going to show you the colours. As you know, I'm super secretive about this stuff, but I'm going to show you the colours. I'm going to do 3 patterns. This will be one. This is Pickles Pure Wool and Pickles Silk Mohair. It doesn't say what they're called, but it says online and I can't remember. This yarn is endorsed by Pickles as it's a collaboration. I have not paid for this, just so you know. That's one of them. And then another one. This is a lot more blush than baby pink as it shows up on the camera. And this. It's a lot of mohair for this one, but different from like typical mohair. So yeah, that's really exciting. And there's some stuff I'm doing with these that I've not done before. So excited to start doing swatches and seeing if my ideas work. So excited. I just need to finish my Minerva cardigan because I'm a monogamous knitter. So I went to do that today before I cut my hair. So that's happening. There is also, I'm just thinking what to tell you first. I have got myself a dye studio, which is not in my home, which is lovely. I've been dyeing in the kitchen, as a lot of people do, and it works fine. You just have to be careful with the mess you make and be okay with cleaning every day. And it just, in the end, it just takes so much time setting everything up and tidying everything down. So I found a studio and I've been looking for one forever. It's in Oslo on the west side in Rua, and I've got everything set up. I've got more top, I don't know what you call it, like glass ceramic, the hobs, the stuff on top of your cooker, those things. I've got more of those now. I've got more pots, I've got more of everything. I can do more skeins at a time, which means I can be more efficient. I've got more storage space. Without having to like use my attic, which I could do, but it's a hassle. I have a place to go to work, everything set up and ready to go, and then go home when the day is done. I'm still gonna probably do all my like admin and design work at home because I enjoy that, but I do enjoy the more messy stuff, to go to work and do that and then be done when I go home. So I moved in, today is Friday, I moved in there I got the keys last Friday, moved in on Monday, just rented a van and drove everything over, and spent Tuesday setting it up, and Wednesday was my first dye day. I'm back at it, which is so fun. I'm so excited. That's the biggest news. And then there are 2 KALs that have finished. 2019's knit-alongs are done. The Diagonally jumper knit-along and also the Fables of Knitting 2019 knit-along are done. And winners have been selected using random number generators, so this is totally random. I picked for the Fables of Knitting one because it was a big knit-along. I chose 2 winners from Ravelry and from the thread there, and 2 from Instagram. And for the Diagonally KAL, 1 from each. And I have the winners here. Let me announce you. So, the first winner from the Fables of Knitting 2019 knit-along, we had to finish one of my patterns, or one of the patterns I mentioned on this podcast, within 2019. Is from Instagram, Tiny Lacer. So if you're watching this, drop me a message, and if you don't within a while, I'll drop you one. You have won these 2 skeins of Pickles Merino Tweed. I love this colour. It's, yeah, it doesn't say what colour it is here, it just says the number. Let's say online. It's this gorgeous, like, murky aqua blue with shades of like deep royal blue and green and sage. It's gorgeous. And these 2 skeins are enough for a Forestbury jacket, a Minerva cardigan, a Juniper jacket, many of my patterns within, I think, size large. So yay, you won that. And the second winner from Instagram is J. Dominique Rose, which is Jackie from the Caddy Jacks podcast. Congratulations. You are getting 2 skeins of Fabel Knitwear Usk, which is this yarn. I don't have it here because it's all in the studio. Jackie, I will send you a message, or you send me a message if you watch this, and I will get those shipped out to you as well. I'm sorry I can't show them to you. I'll pop it in here. The first winner from the Ravelry thread is Jenny Anotates. And no wonder you were selected. You contributed so many, which is wonderful. So congratulations. It was the Juniper jacket, I think you, that you won with, and Tiny Lacer won with a Forestbury jacket, and Jackie won with a Nutcracker jumper. But Jenny, you have won these 2 skeins of Blueface Leicester DK weight from the Uncommon thread in the colour Tea Smoked. I bought these when I was at Loop London last February. Congratulations, drop me a message and I will get these shipped out to you. And then the second winner from Ravelry was Fairy Night. Congratulations, you have won this set of Rauma Finöl in a really nice mustard seed colour, as well as the alpaca silk, and a set of Fabel Rose buttons. In silver or gold, you can choose yourself. Drop me a message and I will ship those out to you. And then we have the Diagonally KAL. So 2 winners here. The first one from Instagram, and the winner of another 2 skeins of DK Blueface Leicester from the Uncommon thread from my trip to London last February is Ragnhild DLH. Congratulations. If I remember correctly, you knit a beautiful deep blue Diagonally jumper. Drop me a message. And the last winner from Ravelry has won a skein of yarn from Garnsur, who are closing down. So this is like memorabilia nearly. A gorgeous skein from Garden Sud, which has been a great project in Norway. You can read about them online. I've talked about them before as well as some Fabel rose buttons in the colour of your choosing, silver or gold. I should say more specifically 10 buttons, and also 10 buttons for these. This is, yeah, how amazing is this? I love this. It's a Søkke merino. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's hand dyed by refugee women in Norway. So congratulations to Raiven. Not really sure how to pronounce that, I'm very sorry. As you do with usernames. Those are all the 6 winners of the 2 knit-alongs that I had in 2019. Yeah, congratulations to the winners, and if you didn't win, maybe you can win in my current knit-along, which is the Magical Places knit-along. It started on January 1st, it's running until April 1st, and you can join by knitting and finishing any of my 4 Magical Places collection patterns, which is the Barrow cardigan, the diagonal jumper, the Ollivanders turtleneck, and the Owlery blouse. 1 or as many as you please. You can join on Instagram by using the hashtag Magical Places KAL, or you can join on Ravelry in the thread. There's a group there, or a thread in the group. Do join. There will be prizes there as well. There will be some Fabel Knitwear yarn, there will be some buttons. So yeah, I don't have anything ready to go yet, but there will be prizes. I'm thinking 1 prize from Instagram, 1 prize from Ravelry, and I might do 1 prize for a handpicked favourite of mine, if I have one. We'll see. But there is a chance to win, and just join the chatter in general. It's been a really lovely thread on Ravelry so far. People are chattering along, and it's really fun. So do join that if you want to. Yeah, I have no qualms about you not being in Norway. I will ship anywhere. Shipping is not tracked, so yeah. Tracked shipping in Norway is crazy expensive if it's going abroad, so it's all shipped untracked, just so you know. But again, congratulations to all the winners. Do drop me a message on Ravelry, or send me an email at fabelknitwear@gmail.com if you are one of the winners, and I will get everything shipped out to you. I think that's it for all the knitworthy stuff. There isn't loads this week. I just wanted to do a bit of a catch up and hello to the new year. A bit of general chatter. As I said, we went to California on the 15th of December and stayed until the 29th. We drove around. We drove into Arizona, crossed over Nevada, and back into California again. It was really, really fun. My favourite things, we started out going to Joshua Tree, and it was freezing. But then because of the time difference, we woke up at like 5 AM in the morning, and we drove into the park at sunrise, which was amazing. Definitely recommend. Yeah, Joshua Tree at sunrise is stunning. You should definitely go if you have the opportunity. Then we drove into Arizona. We drove to Sedona, and it was one of my absolute favourite places. It was gorgeous and something I'd never seen before. And again, it was so cold. I was glad I brought my diagonal jumper in Elder, but it was stunning. I'm guessing going there when it's a bit more balmy is probably like the trip of a lifetime. It was so nice. We stayed there one night, and then we drove up to the Grand Canyon, which was snowy. Not in the canyon or anything, just a bit of snow, like where we were walking. Again, so gorgeous. And then we didn't stay there. We drove over into California again, just stayed at a random hotel on the way. And then we, the next day, drove cross country to Pismo Beach in California, which was gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It was so nice to be able to walk there with a t-shirt and Oh, it was so nice. The hotel was lovely. It was just a really lovely experience. And then the next day we drove up to Monterey. Again, gorgeous. We went to Hearst Castle, which was, I would definitely recommend it. It was a bit sickening, but great fun. And then we saw all the elephant seals in San Simeon. They've just got their own beach. And it was, yeah, Matthias, my boyfriend, I think that was his favourite thing. Suddenly, he was 5 years old. And then we stayed in Monterey, and it was such a lovely place. It was very picturesque, it was gorgeous. And then we stayed there, and then we drove down to Santa Barbara and stayed there for 2 nights in this gorgeous bed and breakfast. It was really, really beautiful. At Santa Barbara, I really liked it. The town centre is quite small, but there's so much stuff happening, so many restaurants and shops, like a really great size for a city. We ate some really lovely food. It has like this lovely Mediterranean tropical floral vibe happening. It's really nice. And then we drove down to San Diego, or just north of San Diego. We have friends who live there. They've lived there forever, 10 years or something. And it's the first time we've visited. It's a childhood friend of my boyfriend. It was really nice. They lived like just on the beach. It's just north of San Diego. It's called, I can't remember, Solana Beach. Yeah, it was really nice. And then we went into actual San Diego for a few days. We didn't really get a grasp of San Diego. You probably have to know it a bit better, but the Balboa Park was gorgeous. Apart from that, I didn't really get an impression. Which I usually feel like I do. So, it really happened in Berlin. I have no idea what I think about Berlin. It could have been any city I went to. Which is weird, because when you go to Paris, you're in Paris and you know it, or Rome or London or wherever. Berlin, it's just, yeah. I know I'm very alone in thinking this. No, anyway, I've kind of got the same in San Diego, and also we went up after we spent Christmas there and everything, and it was really nice. But then the last 3 days we went up to LA again, and again, LA is just like, oh, I have no idea what to think of LA. It's so huge, you don't have a chance to see even like a quarter of it because it's so big. It feels very overwhelming in its size. We stayed in like the top of downtown, really like walking distance, like 2-minute walk from the Central Market, which is a huge food court, which was so nice. We went for breakfast there. We had breakfast at Egg Slut all 3 days, and it was amazing. And you had this Mexican candy, which was like, they were gummy worms covered in lime and chili powder. It's amazing. I never thought I would say I found candy in America. That was good. I'm really sorry if you're American, but it's true. At least for Norwegian. But that Mexican candy was amazing. I am still craving it. If you have any, please send it to me. So nice. I bought 3 the first day because I thought this is either going to be amazing or it's going to be really horrible. And then I tried it, and the next day I bought like a bag, and this bag was this big, and this was the amount of candy in it. It was so nice. One thing that we really liked about LA, we were very lucky with the food. We ate amazing food there. We went to a place called Barco Mercat, or Barco Mercat, and it was delicious. And we also there was an Italian place really close to it. I had like the best ravioli. There was a pumpkin ravioli. I love ravioli. It was amazing. We went to the Melrose Trading Post flea market on Sunday. It was a really good flea market. It was a really, really good market. And then I went to Glossier, or Glossier. I don't really know how you pronounce it. It's like cosmetics, skincare shop, and I'm not joking, there was a line running. There were no lines anywhere else, but there was a 20-minute line to get into the shop. And I said to Matthias, I need to stay in this line because I'm going in. Like, I have to. It's the only thing I've known from the beginning that I wanted to do while we're in LA. So he went to a cafe and I stood in line for 20 minutes. So worth it. And then we got the flight back and we landed in Oslo at 12 in the day. And then the evening was New Year's Eve. Took 2 days off and then worked 1 day and then weekend and then back to work. Moved into my studio. We started working towards the first event of the year, which is Kristiansand Strikk Festival. It's happening in Kristiansand, which is one of the most southern cities of Norway. It's about a 4-hour drive from Oslo. It's happening in March the 20th to 22nd. And so I started dying for that. I'm very excited for that market season to start. This will be like pre-market season. That'll happen in autumn. So that's the first thing that's happening. And then I just got confirmation. The second thing happening is Stockholm Yarn Fest. It'll be my first time vending abroad. I'm very excited. Stockholm is a beautiful city. It's happening in April, from April the 24th to 26th. If you are in the market for going to a yarn fest, I know Edinburgh is not happening this year. Maybe check out Stockholm just because it's such a gorgeous city. So that's going to be really fun, going to Stockholm to vend. There's a bit more logistics with it, like getting everything in and then payments and all that stuff. But I figured it out today. All is good. I'm getting a different payment terminal so that'll work. That it will work in Sweden. All is well. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. So those are the two first things happening this year. I'm glad there's stuff happening in the spring. I really am. I'm so excited. Definitely come. I've never been to Kristiansand either. I've heard it's really gorgeous. So yeah, come, say hi, join me. I'm really excited to start wearing it. Just this colour and everything. It speaks to my heart. This deep red and cream. I love them. Apart from the collection I'll be working on next, other plans I have knitting wise, I want to knit, I've talked about some of this before, do excuse me. A nutcracker jumper in Elder Fleur. I want to knit a Rowena jumper in Galis Tweed Moulin Rouge. I want to knit a Diagonani jumper in, am I blanking? Elder Erebor. I think that would be so amazing. Those are the things I really want to knit next. Oh, I want to knit a sugar plum jumper in Maple, either in Fleur or Moulin Rouge or Capulet would be lovely. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, those are the things I really want to get working on after the collection. Thank you for watching. If you found anything I said of interest, you're more than welcome to subscribe below. I will put any information that I mentioned in the show notes below as well. And I upload irregularly, I'm afraid, but when I can. Yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye. I'm obsessed with Stratos. I've always claimed and thought that Malkasjokolade is the best chocolate. But like for the past couple of weeks, Stratos is just so much better. What's happening? I ate a full, like a huge one by myself the other day. If you're Norwegian, you've tried it, so there's no need in telling you that. But if you're not, this is the chocolate to beat.